Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So I purchased the entire OPI Washington DC collection for fall 2016, including the 3 limited edition shades and the 2 shades that are exclusive to Ulta. I've also went through my entire collection to find possible dupes and comparisons. So if you like to see all of these gorgeous fall colors, then keep on watching. So OPI partnered with Kerry Washington to create this gorgeous collection of polishes that embodies feminine power and represents the strength and wisdom of the women of Washington, D.C. And personally, I think that this collection represents all women, no matter where you live and what you do. So like I said before, there are 12 permanent shades, 3 limited edition Kerry Washington shades, and 2 shades that are exclusive to Ulta. All 17 polishes are cream finish with the exception of 1, and you can purchase them from polishpick.com or Ulta, and also ulta.com. And I think Sally's has some of the colors, but I don't think they have the entire collection. Anyway, let's get to the polishes. The first color I have to show you is Never a Dull as Moment, and it's a very nice curry yellow, kind of like a milky mustard. It's very unique, and I have a lot of yellows, but this one is just different. It's not so highlighterish, so it's more wearable, and it's so perfect for fall. It'll take 3 coats to get rid of all the streakiness, but it's definitely worth the fuss. The closest thing to a comparison or a dupe that I could find is by Julep in the shade Katrina, and as you can see, Katrina is a more saturated yellow. And if you're wondering how this color compares to OPI's The It color or Good Grief from the Peanuts collection, they're even brighter than Katrina. The next color I have is Pale to the Chief. It's a very pale nude with a bit of pearl shimmer. It's showing up a lot darker in the bottle on camera than it really is, and it's definitely a very light nude on my skin tone. It would have fit perfectly in my nude nail polish video. If you'd like to see that video, I will link it below. I've compared it to OPI Samoan Sand. In the bottle they look very similar, but on my nails, Samoan Sand is a much thinner formula and it has a little bit more brown in it. I can't wait to try this color with a shimmery topper. I'll probably use Essie Shine of the Times. That's going to be so pretty. Next up is Squeaker of the House. It's kind of a milk chocolate brown. It's very pretty, but why didn't they just name it Speaker of the House? Maybe this is supposed to be like a mousy brown? I don't know. The name of the polish doesn't make sense, but it's still a very pretty creamy brown. I've compared this color to a color from Avon called Vintage Boutique, and it seems to be a spot-on dupe. I think this color was only $2. Ladies, don't sleep on Avon because they have some very good polish. Another possible dupe is Sally Hansen's Headbang in the Miracle Gel formula. The next polish is called Shh, it's Top Secret. It's a super dark brown. It actually almost looks black, especially once you add a top coat. It's a really deep dark purpley brown, and if it wasn't for that hint of purple in it, it could truly pass as a black polish, which makes it compare very well to OPI's Lincoln Park After Dark, which is one of my all-time favorite OPI nail polishes. It's a bit more purpley than Shh, it's Top Secret, but it's a very good comparison polish. Next up is Freedom of Peach. It's a very dusty pumpkin-like color. It reminds me of that pumpkin pie spice jello pudding. It's very creamy and the formula is amazing. The one complaint I have about it is how much color separation there is in the bottle. But regardless, it's still a very nice polish. The closest thing to a dupe that I could find is Chopsticking to My Story, which does not compare at all. I heard that Essie's Taj Mahal was a good possible dupe, but I don't own that polish. But I may buy it just to see if it's even comparable. If you guys know of any other dupes for Freedom of Peach, please let me know in the comments below. The next polish is Yank My Doodle, which is a terracotta type coppery shade. It looks more like a jelly cream and not just a straight up cream consistency. It's kind of like if you were to add red to Freedom of Peach. So like going from a pumpkin to a sweet potato. The possible dupe or comparison polish that I have for Yank My Doodle is Schnapps Out of It, which is also by OPI. They look like almost spot on dupes in the bottle, but on my nails, not so much. Schnapps out of it looks a little bit more muted or dulled down and more orange than Yank My Doodle. This next amazing polish is Madam President. This is the brightest polish in the collection, which is weird because it's a fall collection and this is like a summer color. But nevertheless, this is still a beautiful buttery pinkish red. In person, it looks a lot more pink than it's showing up here. This color can almost be a one coater depending on how thick your first coat is. And it does stain a bit, so a base coat would probably be a good idea. It's crazy that I even found this dupe because it was in my giveaway bucket. This is Dream On by Sinful Colors and it's almost spot on. I love it. Next is OPI by Popular Vote, which is a deep raspberry red. Perfect for fall and especially for those ladies that love nail polish but stick to mainly reds and pinks. This is for you ladies. OPI described it as a cool apple red and I think that's a perfect description. My comparison polish is Continuous Cranberry by Revlon. This was also in my giveaway bucket. I don't know why I keep wanting to give away these amazing polishes. By bottle comparison, they are exact dupes. But on my nails, Continuous Cranberry pulls a bit more red. It's still a very good comparable polish though. Next up is We the Female. This is the shade that Kerry Washington is wearing on the display for this collection. This is a brick brown red. It's actually just a deeper version of the previous polish, OPI by Popular Vote. This color is so good. The formula is amazing, as are all the polishes in this collection. I know I keep saying that. My comparison polish is by Wet n Wild and it's called Haze of Love. By bottle comparison, Haze of Love looks deeper and darker than We the Female, but on my nails it looks a lot more similar. Some other possible dupes or comparisons are Just a Little Rusty at This by OPI and Essie's Go Gallivanting. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the three red shades in this collection. From Madam President to We the Female, it seems like the polishes just get one shade darker. The next polish is called Suzi, the First Lady of Nails, which is a military-ish camo green. On my nails, it looks a lot more olive-toned, but either way, it is a wonderful creamy color. I know I've probably said that about every polish in this collection, but they're all just that good. Now, as soon as I saw this color, the dupe that popped in my head was Uh-Oh, Roll Down the Window, but it's actually a lot lighter than Suzi, the First Lady of Nails, as if there's more white in the base. I've also read that Intrepid by Formula X is a very good dupe for Suzi, the First Lady of Nails. The next beautiful color I have is called Stay Off the Lawn. It's described as a deep, lush green, but it looks like it has a bit of blue in it to me. The name makes you think of a grass-colored green, but I don't know anyone whose grass is this color, and who cares? I absolutely love this polish. My first thought for a comparison was Jade is the New Black, but I was completely out of my mind to think that. But I did find Exotic Encounters by China Glaze in my collection. It was closer than Jade is a New Black, but still not an exact dupe. The formula is a lot thinner and it's a much lighter green on my nails. Now we have CIA equals Color is Awesome, which is a very cool name. This is a dark tealish blue and it's very smooth and buttery, but be careful when applying this polish because it will stain your cuticles. And I would definitely use a base coat and be sure to remove this polish pulling the cotton ball straight down. Do not twist that cotton. Ski Till We Drop is the perfect dupe for CIA equals Color is Awesome, even though it's a bit more blue saturated as you can see here with the bottle comparisons, but on my nails they are another duo that seem like spot on dupes. Next up is the first of the three limited edition Kerry Washington shades. This one is called Kerry Blossom, which is a plum purple. It's very dark, but it dries down even darker, especially after two coats. It's a very typical and very dupeable plum color, but it's gorgeous regardless. And speaking of dupes, the one that I chose here is Get Carried Away from OPI's Coca-Cola Summer Collection 2014. It's a tad bit lighter, but it's almost perfect. Skating on Thin Iceland from the Nordic Collection by OPI is probably an even better dupe, but I couldn't find it. The next limited edition color is called Live in the Gray. It's sort of a dark charcoal gray that deepens with each coat. This gray polish is very creamy and very shiny. As a matter of fact, all of the polishes in this collection are so shiny they probably won't even need a top coat. Now, even though this polish is a straight up gray, it did seem to have a hint of green in it to me. And I know these two polishes next to each other in the bottle look crazy as possible dupes, but just watch. See? You see what I mean? Crazy, right? The last limited edition shade I have is called Inside the ISABELLEtway, which is so cleverly named after Kerry Washington's daughter. It's a very warm, creamy, caramel toned color. Ladies, if your skin tone is similar to mine, or even if you have a very good tan, you will love this polish. I've compared it to OPI's Iceburgers and Fries. They are almost exact dupes. I love when I get it right. Iceburgers and Fries is just a little bit darker, but I get so excited when I get the dupes almost spot on exact. So here are the three peachy caramel tone shades side by side, just in case you wanted to see and to compare them. This next polish is one of the two Ulta exclusive shades, and it's called Politically Polished. It's a dusty plum brownish gray. It's a very unique color to me as far as my collection goes. It's a really modern and sophisticated looking polish. The name is absolutely fitting because it seems like a very empowering color for women. My comparison polish for this one is You Don't Know Jack. By bottle comparison, you can see that the plum color definitely shows in Politically Polished, and You Don't Know Jack is more brown. And it's even more definite on my nails. The only other similar color I had was a fair in Times Square, which was completely off the mark. And so here are the three brown polishes in this collection compared side by side, and I decided to add Pale to the Chief in on this comparison just to show you how nude this polish really is. And last but not least, we have Front Runner. Now this is the deepest, most unique green I have ever seen. It's so deep and lush and rich and so shiny. I wonder how this polish would look as an infinite shine finish. It was so hard to find a dupe for this polish because it's such a deep, rich green, and I still missed the mark, but I think this one was pretty close. This is by Wet n Wild and it's called Poison Ivy. Even though it has a bit of shimmer in it, it's still pretty decent. But after looking at a few images online, I bet that Enchanted Forest by Orly was probably a much better comparison. So here are the three green polishes side by side. They're so completely different, but they're all very beautiful. This whole collection is just amazing. So the last two polishes that I showed you were the two Ulta exclusive shades, and they are no longer available on Ulta.com, but I do believe I saw them in my local Ulta the other day. So if you would like to purchase these two polishes, try going to your local Ulta store. So my favorite polish from this collection, hands down, is Stay Off the Lawn. This is the most beautiful blue-green I have ever seen. If you don't buy any other polish from this collection, you need to buy this one. And try it with a matte top coat because I use Sally Hansen's Big Matte Top Coat. This is a winning combination. I'll see if I can insert a picture so you can see this mani a little bit better. It's so gorgeous. I've been sleeping on matte nails for a long time. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching and seeing all of these gorgeous fall colors, and I hope you purchase some of them, if not all of them. As a matter of fact, let me know in the comments which ones are your favorites and which ones you plan on purchasing. And also, let me know in the comments what dupes and comparisons that you found that I didn't list in the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this one and you want to see more content like this, and hit that subscribe button and come on back and see me again. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.